Welcome to Code Jogging. In our previous video, we looked at how to configure or add Tailwind to our React Vite project so that we can code offline. And I also gave you an assignment that you should be able to remove the white spaces around the red container. In case you're able to fix it, well done. In case you're not able to fix it, don't worry, we are going to solve it in this video. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, and also we've provided our Telegram channel link at the description. Please click on it and then subscribe to it so that anytime you upload a new content, we will reach out to you so that you won't miss any video from us. So today we are going to look at how we can convert our React function component to class component. I like using class component because it makes my code easier and then also faster. So that's what we are going to do in this video, and I will try my possible best to explain some of the component that we will use in the React. So for us to get started, let's first fix the problem that we had in our previous video. That's removing the white spaces. So now let's go back to our source code. That's our project. And then let's open the app.js. We have two options to fix the issue. The first one is to first identify where the problem is coming from. Though we are using Tailwind, that one does not mean that we can't use normal CSS in our project. It means that when we first created our React project, it also created extra CSS file. That we had two files, that's app.css and then also index.css. And later we updated the index.css, this file, to our Tailwind code. We ignore the app.css, not knowing that that will cause the problem. So the reason why we are having the white spaces here is because we allow the app.css to be part of our project. We can delete the file and then remove the link from our project, or we can go to the app.css and then delete any CSS code in it. So now let's delete the file. For us to feel secure, let's delete the file. Yes, and then next, let's go to app.js because we've included it here. Let's remove it. Okay, so now let's go to our browser and then realize that our white spaces are gone. Now we don't need to scroll, we don't need to do anything. Now our document page has a background color red. So that's how you can fix the problem that we faced. As I said earlier, if you were not able to fix it, now we've done it, and I believe you've learned how to fix it. As you continue using React and then Vite to build your project and you try to add a tailwind to it, you will encounter such problems. It means that now if you encounter such problems, you should be able to fix it. Now, let's move on to what we are supposed to learn today. Let's go to our main.jsx file, that's JavaScript file here. Okay, now we are having a block of codes here. First, we've imported our React library. Then we've also imported our React DOM, that's the DOM client. And then we've also imported the app.jsx file, meaning that we have this class here, that's the component, we have it here. Welcome to Code Jogging, we have it here. And then we've also imported the Tailwind code, that's the index.css. Okay, so now that's what we've done so far. What we are going to do next is to make sure we have added the other files that we need to make our project run smoothly. The first thing we are going to look at is the React strict mode. Here, the React strict mode here, it doesn't render the UI. What it does is it makes sure that you have no errors in your code. Okay, so for example, let's change the app to apps here. Here we have an error because this class does not exist. We are having this prompt not because the React strict alerts us that this is the issue that we have. Let me go and show you how the React strict mode will tell us. So once we come to our page and then we run it, let's go to here. Okay, now we have the error here. So let's correct this one, and then let's go to the app file here, and then let's try to import any. Now we have an error. Yes. So this is what the React strict mode does. It tries to make sure that there is no error with your project before it renders, before the UI is being rendered. It doesn't render the UI. Its responsibility is to make sure that there is no error. So now we are having an error here. It means that we can't render our UI until we fix this error. Okay, so and it checks everything or any code that's within the opening and then the closing tag of the React strict code. So now we have a component here, and this component is having an error which is inside the React strict code, this one. And as our ID is telling us that there's a syntax error here, we need to fix it. So now as soon as you remove this, then our error is gone. We are seeing it at the console because it's just update the UI. It doesn't refresh the UI, the whole browser. No. Okay, so now what we are going to do next is let's move straight to the function component and then convert it to class component. Okay, so for us to do that, first let's import our React here. Okay, so we are working on the app.js. So let's change it to React. Okay, we are going to still use our code here. So the next step we are going to look at is we type class, then we give our class name app, then we will extend from React components, then we open it. Yes, we are having an issue here because we can't have multiple components here. Okay, so class, so small c, yes, React 2 is case sensitive, so you have to pay attention to that one too. So now we've created our class component, which has been inherited from the React component. Okay, so the next step is we have to render the UI. So we have to call the render function here. Okay, which returns a node, and we are going to use this. Okay, so now what we are going to do is let's copy our code here. We are still going to use our code. Okay, so let's copy our code here, and then now we are done. So let's go back to our browser and see if there's an error. So we still had the same page here, so let's refresh it and then we are good to go. So we can still update it here and then change the text color to white, and then fonts weight to black. Yes, so now we've converted our React function component to class component, and from now onwards we are going to use the class component. Okay, so in our next video what we are going to look at is how we can migrate our HTML code here into our React code here. That's the forgot password, login, and then register.html. How we can migrate these codes into our React project. So that's what we are going to look at in our next video. In case today is your first time, please kindly subscribe to our channel, and also we've provided our Telegram channel at the description section. Please click on it and also subscribe to our channel so that anytime we upload a new video, we will notify you and you will never miss any video from us. And we are trying our possible best to train you to become an experienced developer or a full stack developer. So if you have any suggestions that can help us to build our channel, please use our our channel email to reach out to us, and then we also implement your ideas. See you in our next video. Bye bye.